House are seeing. There's quite a few people that are begging us to not split up. Veronica and I have been living off the dream for almost 2 years. That's just the thing. It's been
Can I not? Hmm. This is my first stream, so I'm just trying to get this to go right. So I'll see what I can do. Okay, guys. So of course I always be a woman mostly because if you play as a freaking woman, you get that extra freaking money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be a guy and just get cookies. And also find it odd. Although apparently Alex acts a little bit different if you're a guy and you're romancing him. He's not too much of a dude bro, whatever the frick that is. And I'm so confused as to how that ended up being that way. But whatever. That is. Yes, I will say more than likely I will switch. I will not go through the intro, but I might do it for you guys. Okay, so I put in this particular seed. It makes it so on the first day there is an ancient seed in front of Robin's house. Why not? And also randomly, I found it so much easier to get ancient seeds later that I got 3 in the mines by themselves. It's odd. 2 on the same day too. It's weird. And I just like the overall. So 70. 72. But no pants. Yeah. The saturation on this is a little bit off. It may be because I need to wear my night glasses. And then of course I like to put it on 41, I think. Is it 41? Yeah, it's 41 for my hair. My hair is dark brown. Yeah, put a little bit. No, and I'm gonna try out some stuff because you know, someone said that we should do that. You know, like instead of putting your name in, you put in the brackets of the thing. Like if every single time that they say your name that are in the brackets, that what happens is that you get those things. So I'm like, why not? Why not? But I'm not gonna do that. And the farm will be Money Farm because that's what I'm going for. Why not go for what I'm going for? Now, I'm not gonna be streaming forever. I'm just doing it a little bit today because this is my first stream. Now, I'm not able to actually hear myself. I find that to be really annoying, but this is my first foray into OBS Studio. So we're gonna do what we can today. Pizza. I had pizza yesterday. Good old Marco's Pizza. And of course, we got this cat. We've got 3 cats at the moment at home. I might actually not skip the entry, but I probably freaking will. Yeah. And eventually I might use the other games that I have, so I might go and why not? I might just, you know, streaming from like Steam or something like that for the other games that I do have for my Legion Go. But I'll see about that some other time. And of course, I did tell you about the seed that I put in. I put in that, yes, of course, I'm guaranteed year one completion, because I did do this the other day. And I got to level 10, well, level 9. Well, never mind, because eventually I did get to level 10 before spring was over. But I got to level 9. From day 2 until day 15, that's all I did. I fished every single solitary day. I didn't, I did still farm. But for the majority of the time, I was freaking fishing. And when I got to level 9, I bought some trout soup. And then, of course, I went over there and I got me the freaking legend, and I caught it in one fell swoop. It must have been a good luck day for me, because I didn't struggle at all. I didn't have to go out and try and get it again. Down on that crimson fish, it took me 3 tries, and then I got it. But sometimes it is what it is, But now you're gonna ask her, why are doing the Four Corners farm? I've noticed that I get way more mixed seeds on the Four Corners farm, but I don't know whether or not I should just do the forest farm, because there'll be I'll get that extra stuff, so I'll be able to finish up the community center with the mushrooms and everything that you can only get over there, and of course the extra hardwood that I get to knock down every freaking day, and stuff like that. And I feel like the farm that has the most hardwood is actually the beach farm. But the issue is that at some point I'm gonna get tired of having to water every freaking day. So I don't know. But I think I'll just keep with the Four Corners farm, and that'll just be that. Whatever. This is my first stream, so I'm gonna do what I can. Although I'm gonna have to tell you, if I was on my dang PC for my Legion Go, my character would be going so fast. One time I went back in after playing on my console, and I was like, dang, I know I have my glasses, but my character has been around so damn much that it's getting a little blurry. At the moment, it really isn't. There isn't a point to really give a frick about what luck your day is at the moment, because it only really matters later. Now you can go through today and try and get all Louise, but it kind of makes no sense. You do really have to get stuff done today, and it's possible that you can talk to everyone today, but I'm going to have to say that every single time I do this, I never talk to anyone. What you do need before you go is to make enough wood to make yourself a chest. I wouldn't say that I am a professional by any means. I just know that it gets really annoying to not be able to carry anything around. And you only have so much space at the moment. Yeah, one day you'll have that $2,000 and you'll be able to upgrade and have more space. It's not going to be anytime soon. With my eyes, I might just go. The issue is that sometimes if I'm not talking, I'm just into it, and so I have noticed though that if you're having a good luck day, that crows are less likely to come after your seeds or your seedlings. And crows always come after them on the third day after you've planted them. It's never the first day. They're never going after your seeds. They're always going after the sprouts. And I found that really freaking annoying. But I don't know if, just putting in a random world seed really helps you. Yes, that is irritating. Sometimes not getting it right directly on can be irritating. And no, I don't have any open, so if someone does try and frickin' talk to me, oh frickin' well. And I would have to say, if you're gonna go anywhere, would be to take everything that you have, other than your hoe, and just go around town, since you actually do have to talk to every freaking body. Although I would have to say, you should go in and get the extra seeds for let's go, just for potato, the bean starter, cauliflower, potato, tulip, kale, jazz. That's it, because for the tulip, jazz, and the kale, you want to be planting them to sell them, because later you will have more room and you'll be able to do that. Pick up any freaking forage that you can find, because it really does go a long way for you. And I will be going up to Robin's place. Oh, it's so stuttery. Don't be mean to me. This is my first one, and I don't have a habit of talking so dang much. I do tend to lock in and just go for long periods of time. Yeah, this is because of that world seed, and you get that ancient seed right off the bat. I'll go ahead and plant it today, because once it's fully done in summer and fall, every 7 days you'll be getting more of those. Last time I got a whole nother seed on day 8, and I had 2 plants. So I have another. I have 2. I have one that's on here too, and then one I don't want to hear what you're talking about. And later, once I get everything on here, I might go back in and then change stuff around. So, but I will be planning that today, and hopefully, with my luck, I will not. Oh, that's nice. Because until you get forage for the first day, which by the way, you get points for knocking down the trees, and then also, just a few trees, maybe like 4 or 5 or something like that, and then you go on to foraging level 1. I do wonder, I should go and check the map to see what happens. When you the one where you can see your points as you go. I'm kind of in between. I'm like, yeah, foraging. It's already up on there. So picking things up at the beach, even though it is, those. I'm probably not gonna catch him before he goes inside. He's gonna go inside. Elliot. Apparently there's a new freaking mod where you can all be single people. They all have you can hear their voices and stuff. Oh, it's Granny. It's Jody. That reminds me of this song. Freaking about Jody. let me see. I'm gonna give her. I know that she likes daffodils for just making sure you don't, get. Also, Harvey likes daffodils. He's not mean about it. Unlike some people. I'll probably go talk to Pierre. It's not like I don't have the time to freaking talk to them. I have a habit of playing for long periods of time. And the issue is that I feel like Lee is one of the people that takes forever to go talk to, because she will freaking disappear into her freaking cabin, or she'll be off somewhere. She'll be somewhere. It's really freaking annoying. But I'll go and speak to Demetrius, to Sebastian, where there's no point in actually doing anything about Sebastian right now. I swear he don't be coming out until a certain period of time. But I'll go over here and I'll talk to Linus. He never wants anything that you have, but I might go ahead and eat this just to open up a spot, because if I'm walking up that way and there's some leaks, that'll be great. I'll talk to everybody else tomorrow. Probably should get my nephew to I try to get other people to play co-op with me. Unfortunately, they don't. It's really annoying. Like, how can you diss the awesomeness of Stardew Valley? Come on now. Okay, preparing in the eventuality of the fairy coming in. If that fairy comes through, I've noticed that they always go to the freaking middle. So it would be quite nice if... What the... Okay, that was so annoying. And then, of course, another one. I forgot I didn't have it. It's great for the Four Corner Storm. I've noticed that it kind of separates all the areas. Now I won't be doing any of the mixed seeds at the moment, and the reason why has more to do with the fact that there's some seeds in summer, which some of them are going to be corn that are reoccurring. So if you've got a good amount of seeds, you won't have to worry about that sort of thing later. It's kind of stuttering. I feel like because of Switch 2 and its thing, I would have to say, I wonder what it would be like if I was streaming directly from Steam onto my Mac. But I'm gonna have to say that if you got some preserve jars, once you've gotten I would have to say, so I have another playthrough where they had a coffee bean in the traveling merchant store, and I took that one bean and I planted, like, every single time, you know, I had some, every time I got a harvest, I would just plant them back. And I would have to say, I might, you know, open it up so you can actually see my previous playthrough. I'm in fall at the moment on that playthrough. But I feel like I did pretty well. I did end up planting the mixed seeds versus waiting until spring and all, but in all honesty, if you don't feel like having to buy anything, it's great. And then also, for the mixed seeds, they end up being like normal stuff. So if you plant them in fall, I don't know what they end up being. I might just play in silence. Meh. There's gonna be a lot of fishing tomorrow. Now, I would have to say that if you want to get good off the bat, do not fish in the sea. I'll leave that for another day. Go to the mountain and stay the frick up there until 2 a.m. As long as the amount of money that you have is quite low, there won't be an issue. If you want to, you can save all the fish and then sell them once you get to level 5, which is a great idea. It's a wonderful idea. I can't wait until I get a damn glow ring because it is dark. And you really can't see, honestly. I'll finish it up tomorrow. And you really do need to get to level 1 foraging on the first day because otherwise you're not able to make that seed bar, whatever the frick that seed bar is called. Yeah, the field snack. At the moment I'm not doing anything, so that's a whatever. It would be nice to have I'm gonna have to tell you that it's not on purpose. I'm sure he didn't do it on purpose, but sometimes when he's in the when you're in the mines, the music for the mines sounds like Final Fantasy IX. Specifically, I think not Final Fantasy IX. It's for Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, and it's specifically the one where you're inside the mines where the goblins are. Specifically. Yep. Don't even think about doing anything else today. Every single time I think, oh, I haven't talked to everybody, only 11 people? What the frick? What people am I missing? Yeah. I know. Who am I missing? We're missing Gus, Clint, Robin's daughter, that I forgot her dang name. Okay, so if you talk to Shane every single day, if you're not, think about ended up Haley or anything else. What is this? I can't remember, what is this? Oh, you know what? I wonder if this is, it only shows you what is this when you unlock going into the desert. So that more than likely this is the desert trader. That is the only thing I can think it is. Because I never pay attention to the calendar. But in any case, if you talk to him twice a week, give him things, and then you give him something on his birthday, you'll have 4 hearts with Shane, so that on the flower dance, you have somebody to freaking dance with. Otherwise, just go to the freaking mines that day. Just go to the mines. I'm not going to be able to do this because even the mining area doesn't have any copper at the moment, so it makes no sense to do this because it's only Tuesday and I'm not going to be able to do that. Now I'm going to have to tell you, if no one knows, any beginners playing this game, in spring, Jody is always asking for a freaking cauliflower. Same again, like other. Yeah, I'm just ignoring this. I'm gonna do my first fish here, but not any. I'm not. Yeah. Yeah, this is bad. So bad. I don't know what it is. I always hate this. What is this? It's supposed to be herring or something? No. Sardine, that's great. I'll just go to the mountain. I only needed this one over here. There's nothing else to catch over here that you really need until it's raining. And you've got sufficiently high enough up, so it kind of makes no sense to do anything about that today. And even then, it may be better off to catch all the fish that you're going to catch, and then just come back later when you're on level 5 and then sell them. I mean, if you wanted to do that. Oh, I do need to talk to Alex too, and then George. So, and Penny and Pam. I might as well do this today. It's only 9. He's not going to be out. Oh, but Penny is over here. Let's talk to Penny. Let's talk to Clint and his weirdo obsession with I forgot her name. Blue hair. It's not my fault. I can't remember everyone's name. If I wanted to, I could just go in here and be like, who did I forget the name to? Yeah, unfortunately, since I haven't spoken, you know what? Let me go into her house. I know that she doesn't come back until like 12, but maybe Haley's still inside. Aha! Emily. Yeah, she's not in here. Oh, she is in there. Wham. Weird. I thought she was outside. Maybe it's because it's a Tuesday. It is because it's a Tuesday. Otherwise, she doesn't come out until like 12 o'clock. Yeah, this probably looks bad. But in any case. I mean, I got 10 more people to go. Hey, is that a random? Should have 28. Yeah. 9 more people to go. I was like, huh? My dish is a piece of crap. Ooh. This is just all I'm gonna do from today. There's a reason. I really do need to get I'd be better off doing it directly from my Logic Go so I can put it in some cheats. Well, mods. I don't call it cheats anymore. This is just a card. There's nothing else it could be. Maybe I need to go and get that thing turned on. Because this is irritating. And you can drink those now. They give you a speed boost. Nice. Ooh, that was random. Not that it's a little harder to get those fish, but after a long time, I was fishing for a long time and did not get a large. So odd. Now, if you do want to make your experience a little bit easier, I would say to get the other fishing rod for 25 gold. Because it makes it a little bit easier. You will not be getting anything important. Why? You know what I have to say? Maybe I just really don't like the buttons on this controller. Oh, I should go ahead and move. Much better. I noticed, I swear before, on 1.5, that it didn't used to, they used to go away really quickly. The bubbles would be gone so quickly. Like, I know, in my soul, the car. Well, that's good. And now it goes too far. I'll drink that. That's annoying. I ah, I really shouldn't have done that. Hmm. Hey, maybe those bubbles are still there. day 2, I'm just gonna end the stream. Because playing so many days in a row is quite annoying. And like, Joy, it's only been 2 days. Feels like it's been forever. Even though each day is only supposed to be 20 something minutes, why does it feel like it's so long? Ugh. Ah, I know this. Oh, well. I wouldn't have had the room any day anyway. Oops. Since I've got a couple more hours of freedom, I'm just gonna pick. I really should go home and then pick those spring onions. You know, I would say that I kind of got tired of playing Stardew Valley Expanded, and the only reason why is because if you like, oh, we're having Grampleton Fields, we're having Sunbather, we're having the people, what was the mountain freaking folks, then it ends up being there's way too many people at the Egg Festival, and you can't get around them, and your time is severely limited because you can't move the way that you need to be able to. Yeah, you'll lose just because there's way too many people at the egg hunt. And I'm just gonna stop streaming right here on day 3 because I am tired. Oh, damage. Damage to what? Let me see. I just need to know. What was the damage?